So whenever I teach people about how to make money on YouTube without having to show their face, they always tell me that it can't be done. There's no way YouTube will actually monetize your channel because they don't like that type of content. But the thing is, they're completely wrong. There are hundreds, even thousands of YouTube channels where people don't show their face, you've never seen the actual creator of the YouTube channel, and they make millions, yes, millions of dollars a year. Now, when creating these channels, there are 3 requirements that you need to make sure that this channel is completely monetizable and it will be accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. Those 3 requirements are that the YouTube channel must have a personality behind the channel, the YouTube channel must be transformative, and the YouTube channel and the YouTube videos must be non-repetitive. So what I'm going to do is going to break down all 3 of these requirements for you guys so you understand exactly what you need to do to make sure your YouTube channel is monetized. I'm also going to show you some examples of some YouTube channels who are doing this correctly and other examples of YouTube channels that are not doing this correctly so you guys can get started correctly. Now, before we get into it, you're probably asking why you should listen to me. Well, hey there, my name is Zach and I actually own multiple YouTube channels where I don't show my face, and they all bring in a combined income of over $15,000 a month. I've been doing this method on YouTube for about 3 years right now, and I've been made over $100,000 from YouTube ad revenue, and allowed me to build a real business and change my life from YouTube. And I started this specific channel to give you guys value and help you guys reach that next level so you can build your own YouTube channel empire as well. Alright guys, let's break down the first pillar of monetizing a faceless YouTube channel, and that is having a personality behind your channel. So whenever someone starts a faceless YouTube channel, a big problem that they have is the fact that they don't have a personality behind their channel. What I mean by that is they don't have a specific voice, they don't have a specific character, or someone to actually represent who they are as they actually create the videos. And that's a big thing that YouTube does not want to see. YouTube wants to make sure that the channel you have is actually being transformed into a real content created by real people with real ideas. Because a big problem is YouTube does not want to have an AI create a YouTube channel, because that type of channel is not good for YouTube's brand. So let me go onto my computer and show you what not to do on YouTube to make sure that your YouTube channel actually has personality behind it. So if you guys can see here, I just searched TikTok compilations. Now you can see that these types of videos get tons and tons of views. They get hundreds of thousands. It's honestly unbelievable how many views they get. So it's an amazing niche to get into if you want to get a lot of views. However, so many of them are not monetized. Let me show you one of these videos to show you exactly how they create these videos.
Catch me if you can, Mr. Holmes.
New rule! Never trust how you feel about your life past 9 p.m.
Yo, please tell me why my child holds on like this every time he gets in the car.
So you guys can see that they're just having a bunch of TikToks and they mash them together. Now, this is great for views, like I said, but they're not monetized because they do not have a personality behind their channel. The entire channel is here and they're not really giving any commentary towards it. They're not giving their opinion. They're just literally taking someone else's content from another website and putting it onto their website. YouTube does not like that at all. You're going to notice that these types of channels get copyright strike down usually, and these type of channels never get accepted into the YouTube Partner Program. But there is a specific way to hack into the system and to actually make sure that you get monetized by creating these types of videos. And what you need to do is you actually need to add transformative commentary to this channel. Let me show you guys a similar channel in a similar niche that is still monetized to this day. Alright guys, so I searched this guy called Alpha Central. What this guy does is he does TikTok compilations as well, but he focuses more on the actual male type of woman type of dating dynamic. You can see that this video is called Men Roast Toxic Female Gym TikTokers. So you can see that he's still getting his videos from TikTok, but you can see that in this video, he actually has a voice behind it. Once you're going to start, you're going to see him talking.
Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at men roasting toxic female gym TikTokers, number 2. But let's jump right in, after you subscribe, of course.
So you guys can see in the beginning, he actually introduced himself as host Jack, and he actually talked about the video he created. So he talked about the specific video, and in between each different clip, he's going to actually add his own commentary to make it transformative.
Thank you. Jesus Christ.
People are disgusting. He's probably hoping we could my body.
Can't even be a nice guy and help a woman anymore. This is just absurd.
So you can see that between every single clip, he actually gives his own commentary. So which is a very smart, very great way to do it. Now this is a perfect style because you'll never run out of content because you're actually focusing on other people's content, but you're still making money on that content because you're giving your own commentary. It's kind of like a reaction channel, but without showing your face. Now what you can do, if you don't even want to show your face or your own voice, is you could hire someone to have a voiceover or be the personality behind the channel. So you can go to places like Fiverr.com. So you guys can see I'm on Fiverr.com. If you scroll down here, you can see you have someone who could create an English voiceover, young adult American neutral voiceover, so many possibilities for a voiceover. So you can just tell them, hey, just give a little bit of commentary on this type of thing. You can even write your own script or create a script yourself and give it to these people so they could give you some great commentary. So that's a great way to actually add a personality behind your channel to make sure that's actually transformative. Now, another small hack that a lot of people don't know is to actually create a sort of avatar for your YouTube channel. And let me explain what an avatar is. So an avatar is kind of like an image or a drawing that represents your character on that channel. For example, if you look at a channel called The Odd One Is Out, this guy is just an animator. And the thing is, he doesn't show his face. What he just does is he actually shows pictures and drawings that represent himself. So you don't even have to show your own face when you do that. You can just create a drawing like an avatar here and actually animate them to actually explain the type of videos you do and to actually go through the type of videos that you want to go through, which is an amazing and ingenious way to actually make it a personable channel without having to show your face on it. Alright guys, so the second way to make sure that your face's YouTube channel will get monetized is to actually make it transformative. And what I mean by that is to actually change the content you create into its own new creation. Let me show you guys exactly what not to do first. Now, if you guys can see here, I've looked at a channel called Updoot Studios. This channel is focused on Reddit content, creating content that's from Reddit. So they basically just read Reddit stories and people's answers on Reddit. Now this is a great way to get a ton of views, and I've actually owned a Reddit channel in my past, but the thing is, YouTube does not like this type of content because one, it just takes content from another website and puts it onto YouTube. They don't like that. And two, it's not transformative enough. So if you guys can see here, if you just watch this, for example, you're going to see that there's no commentary on it and there's no real voice behind it as well. It's literally just somebody taking the Reddit posts and reading them out.
What is your worst college professor story? I didn't have this prof, but I tutored his students. It was a mess. The class was one of the most notoriously difficult required engineering courses to start. He never returned assignments, quizzes, or tests.
So you guys can see it's literally just the text from Reddit. It's nothing transformative at all. Now, that's a big problem because YouTube at some point will demonetize your channel. Now, I've had a Reddit channel in the past and it made me a ton of money in the past. But the problem is that over time, YouTube will catch on to the fact that you're not really transforming the video and they will demonetize your channel as a result. And I want you guys to build a real long-lasting business that you can count on instead of building a business that works for a couple months and then you get demonetized and it's not really something that you can count on or something that's stable. So let me show you someone who's actually doing the Reddit stories but doing them in a way that makes it transformative and makes it so that their videos will not get demonetized. Alright guys, so here is a YouTube channel called RSpace. Now this YouTube channel is a Reddit channel, but the thing is it's very different because they are much more transformative in their content. So if you see here, they talk about more the cheating side of Reddit, but the thing is with them is they actually add their own commentary. And you can see they actually have someone who's somewhat of an avatar that represents their voice when they create these videos. So I'm going to click on this video and show you guys exactly what I mean by that.
Why? She cheated and nothing she could say could or would change anything. I think anyone who is willing to point the finger at their spouse like she was means that she was probably the one that was doing the cheating. I think maybe it's easier for cheaters to point the finger to sort of take the suspicions away from them and project it on someone else. After all, I think it's bizarre that she never really wanted you home.
So you can see here that he does do Reddit stories, but he actually transforms them and adds his own commentary. That's what YouTube wants. YouTube wants to make sure that even though you can get stuff from another website, that you add your own spin on it and make sure that's completely transformative type of content. So this video would be able to pass through YouTube's partner program. So anytime you want to create a faceless YouTube channel, make sure you make it personable and it's transformative. And number 3 is that you make sure that it's not repetitive. Now I want you guys to realize that there's a difference between making it similar and making it repetitive. A big problem is that if your content is too repetitive, YouTube will see your content as something called a content farm. A content farm is something where you just create basically the same exact or similar types of videos without anything changing, without anything new, without anything different, to make it as simple as possible to get views. Now YouTube doesn't like that because they want to make sure that their actual creators are types of people who create new content for their platform. They don't want people to make content that's too similar, because if that's the case, then everybody's content will be the same and there won't be anything different. Now, I teach my students to make sure that your YouTube videos are similar in a sense that they actually follow a certain path so that they actually get recommended by each other. But I'll never ever say for someone to actually just completely make every single video the same. YouTube will demonetize you for that. And if they catch that your video is too similar to someone else's video, they could flag that video as well. Alright guys, so those are the 3 pillars you need to follow to make sure that your faceless YouTube channel gets monetized and gets passed through the YouTube partner program. Now, if you guys want a much more in-depth tutorial on how I actually created these channels and built an entire business of YouTube without showing my face from $0 to $15,000 a month, then you can click the first link in the description and check out my free training, and where I'll show you step by step how I actually built this business. Or if you want personal training by me, one-on-one, you can actually go onto my second link and check out my course called the Alabre Automation Academy. In that course, I'll literally take you and show you my channels and what I'm doing right now to make $15,000 a month from scratch from my business. And also don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this so I can provide as much value as I can to help you guys build your own faceless YouTube channels. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see ya.